Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're going to be unboxing BattlBox mission number 36. The name of this one is the Active Shooter / Mass Casualty Response Kit. Now they send you this card each time you get the box. It has the different levels and the different pieces of gear that come with it. On the back they have a sit rep, and so it's kind of a scenario they're thinking about. Let me read this to you, just the opening paragraph real quick. It says, the day after the deadliest mass shooting in recent history took place in Las Vegas, Nevada, on October 1st, 2017, we began putting together this box. The purpose, to inspire individuals to travel with, carry daily, or at least close by, a small, robust medic kit that can save lives in a mass casualty or active shooter scene. Some survival training can be fun. The subject is not one you hope to encounter, but is the very reason we prepare. So the irony of this, or the craziness of this really, I guess, would be that they built this around the Las Vegas, coming out of that Las Vegas shooting. But it is February, let's see, today is I think the 19th, 2018, and very recently, not too many days ago, there was this shooting down in Florida at a school where a lot of people were killed, a lot of people were injured. And so, yeah, I 100% agree with their thinking here. Like, yeah, some training and survival stuff is cool, bushcraft, that's all fun. But put together a kit like this, know how to use the gear like this, and you could literally save lives. Skinny Medic, if you don't know him, definitely check him out on YouTube, Instagram, other social media outlets. Skinny Medic is his name. And his tagline, if I remember it properly, is you never know when you're going to be the first responder. And so you might be the person who's on a scene or in a scenario where everything goes down, it's crazy, and then you've got the gear to help save lives. So that's why this kit, to me, is really inspiring, really cool that they're thinking along those lines. So what we're going to do is go through all the gear. I'll show it to you. I have unboxed it. I haven't unwrapped all of it all, but we're going to show you what it looks like, what they include in this kit. All right, let's jump into it. Also want to let you guys know we're partnering up with BattlBox to give a knife away to you guys. So the value of this knife for this month is over $100. Cool knife, definitely fits into the theme. So watch to the end of the video and we'll tell you the way that you might be able to win one of these knives, and we'll get it shipped out to you if you're the winner. All right, we're going to start off at the basic level. That's $24.99 a month. You get 5 items at that level. First is the NAR, or North American Rescue trauma dressing, and basically there's some instructions on the back there. You can see the way it's sealed airtight. So the idea is that there's a massive amount of bleeding going on per person. You can wrap the wound up in this. It says latex free, it's sterile. So I mean, this is something that you could keep in a glove box of a car. If you didn't even keep it in a medical kit or a first aid kit, this is just something great to have accessible pretty much anytime. So that's the first one. Number 2 is the BattleTac Tactical Moly Glove Dispenser with nitrile gloves. I think BattleTac is the BattlBox brand. And so here's the dispenser, Moly on the back, so you can attach it to a piece of gear. And then inside they include some gloves. I kept these still in the pouch, or still in the plastic wrap. I just didn't want to open them, get them dirty. But you can take this out, put new gloves in, and then basically pull a set of gloves out. So obviously the idea here is that if you're dealing with a situation where there's a lot of blood, then you want to have gloves on. So that's our second item. Third item is the tourniquet and shear pouch, which is this right here. So tourniquet and your shears, and connected to that are the BattleTac trauma shears. So that's your, let's see, 4th and 5th item from here. So shears go in the back, tourniquet goes in the front. A lot of guys I know in the medical field, they'll say 2 things. They'll say, yeah, tourniquets can be controversial, but a lot of guys are like, that's something you should have, in your EDC bag. It's something that could save a life really quickly. So it's not something you can just be like, oh, I'll just figure out how to use it. You need to know how and when to use it, how to label the time and things like that. But tourniquet's a great thing to have. And now you got a pair of shears as well. So that's the 4th and 5th item. And then the final item is Glowco LED Response Disposable Triage Light Pack. And so the idea is that you can label, basically, so if you label somebody as, here's the options: critical condition, immediate treatment needed, first priority. Yellow is observable, stable, not in danger. Green is minor injury, treat last. Or blue is deceased, final priority. So I hope I never have to use these. I hope you never have to use these. But in a situation where you want to make sure you're triaging and treating the people who have the most serious situations first, and the people who have the least serious situations last, or someone who's already deceased, this is a way to identify those people, not just for you, but obviously for somebody else who's coming in to help. So that's everything at the basic level. Moving up to the advanced level, let me grab these 2 items. All right, so up at the advanced level, I'm going to talk about these 2 items. The first one is the Halo Seal. These are chest seals, and they basically give you instructions on the front. Clean and dry the wound, remove one product from release liner, seal it over the center of the wound, adhesive side down, apply light pressure to assure adhesion. Repeat instructions with the second dressing if second wound is present. So this is one item, and the other item is a rescue litter, which I'm going to kind of unfold here so you can see. I mean, it's a very large item, but it does fold up quite small. It's made out of like the same material like a strong tarp would be made out of. Let me just shoot straight with you guys. I keep a pretty advanced medical kit in my car, probably about 50% of it for me and 50% of it for someone who has way more knowledge and training than I do. A litter, yes, I can figure out how to use that. A halo seal, not super familiar with this. This is something I want to get trained in, and I encourage you, especially if you're a guy who shoots, you're out at the range, you want to make sure that you know how to apply a tourniquet, something like this, in case somebody gets injured. But this presses me in a good way to say, hey, do you know how to use that? If you don't, find somebody who you can train with so they can show you how to actually use these things. So the halo seal and the litter, that's at the advanced level, which is $49.99 a month. At the pro level, we have 2 more items. Let me grab those. It actually took me a couple minutes to find the next items because I was like, maybe I recycled them or threw them out when I got rid of the filling in there, but they were in the bag. So make sure if you order this, you want to check inside the bag to make sure you have all the gear there. So at the pro level, first thing we have is the Combat Medic Bag, the TCCC kit, T3Cs kit, the blood type patch set. So here are the blood type patches for all the different blood types, and this is not for you to put on somebody else, this is for you to put on your own gear. So, if I'm O positive, and so I would put O positive, put one of those patches right on my medic bag if I was, using it, but also just like an EDC bag on a piece of gear. So if you got injured, people know, okay, this is the blood type for that person. So you've got all the different types. If you're not using, you're using one type because it's your blood type, you can give away the patches to somebody else if you know someone who's a different blood type. So that's the first thing. The TCCC kit looks like this. You get a tiny little, it's not an actual Sharpie, but Sharpie-like pen. And then the Tactical Combat Casualty Care, TCCC card. And so there's tons of information that you'd want to fill out on this. You can see there's the front and the back there. And so this obviously take a bit more time and effort to fill out the information, but you can give a more in-depth kind of summary of where the person is, what their injuries are like, what needs to happen. So that's the T3C kit, as I'm going to call it now. And then there's the here's the medical tape that's not connected to the TCCC kit. It was just was near it. But medical tape is always good. Nice to have rolls this size. These are manageable. Sometimes you get huge rolls, and I've also ordered these rolls that were like this big. They come out to about, 8 inches. So this is a good size. Keep these in a plastic bag so you can keep them clean. We do have the triage bands, and so these are like a band you'd get if you went into Disney World or Six Flags Great Adventure or something like that you get around your wrist, very easy to affix. And then they've got the full rundown of different things. So they've got green for minor. Let's see what else we got. Yellow for delayed. We've got red for immediate, and then gray for expectant. So it looks like those are the 4 different types. But again, if there's a situation where a lot of people are injured and some guy's like, I just got a sprained ankle and I fell down. Okay, you're going to be in the, you don't need immediate care. Somebody's got a serious wound. That's who you want to give attention to first. So those are all the items that were in the bag. Let me show you the actual bag. This is again from BattleTac, and this is they're calling their Combat Medic Bag. So it reminds me of like those little deployment packs that you can run as like a hip pack or a lumbar pack, around your back. So this has a setup so you can carry it on your shoulder with the strap. It does have a setup so you can wear it on your waist. When this is all closed up properly, it does have a little handle here so you can carry it as well. Molly everywhere on it. Hook and loop on the front. It has a pocket up top that's got organization inside. It's got the pocket in the front here. It's got some more organization inside and a little keychain lanyard there. And then it's got the central pocket with more organization inside. Now, this looks like a cool bag. I love little bags like this to store my gear, organize my gear. This kit and what they're giving you is a great start. And they even put this in the note. This is a good start to building a very serious medical kit. You're going to want to start with this as a base and then over time add different items. Into this type of kit, if I were keeping it say in my car or something like that in the office, I would put what I call like a boo-boo kit in there too. So, some aspirin, some acetaminophen, some ibuprofen, some basic, Band-Aids, some Neosporin, basic things just for the daily, you get scratch, cut, whatever it is, and then obviously a more serious kit as well for more serious injuries. So that's all the items up to the Pro level, $99.99 a month. At the Pro Plus level, we have the Knife of the Month Club, and this is the knife right here. This is from Fox Knives, and this is the FX213, and this is like a first responder type knife. So it's got the I think they call it the dot system. Yeah, dots system here on the back. Let me see if I can open this up. There we go. So you can attach this to the MOLLE. You could put this on a belt very easily, and yeah, I mean it's secure. And then you've got the actual knife kind of clicked into the sheath there. Pop it out. Feels like a G10 handle, bright orange. Obviously, you can see what it is. It looks like it's a flipper here, but that actually is the flathead screwdriver, and then you have a Phillips head screwdriver there. You do have a glass punch. All right, let me see if we can see that. Yeah, glass punch right there. You got a loop, so you could run a carabiner or clip it to gear. And then I'll open it up. I mean, big hefty blade. That's almost a 1/4 inch, I would say, as far as your thickness. Plain edge, serrated edge mix. And yeah, I mean, this feels like rubberized. Yeah, rubberized for part of it. Part of it is a liner lock. Yeah, I mean, just a knife for aggressive and serious use. I have a couple knives from Fox, and I like what they've made. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely geared to be a first responder, EMT, emergency type knife. I wouldn't be EDCing this necessarily. Just if I was out and about, walking around town or something. But cool knife. Let me give you a little close up here so you can see what it looks like. So that's one side, that's the other, and then with it deployed, that's what it looks like. There's the other side. So cool knife. It is beefy, which is good because, I mean, for me, I have large size hands, but also if you have gloves or something on, it gives you good control of it, and it's got this texture here, very, very grippy. Looks like G10 or a very hard plastic, and then this rubber, I don't know if it's built in, looks like it's laid right on top of it and attached to it somehow. But yeah, so anyhow, cool knife. And again, that's at the $149.99 level. So that's all the gear that's in this box. Impressed. I love the theme. I'm all about getting out into the woods and survival and those other cool things, but this is just so practical. And unfortunately, in the days in which we live, this is something that, it really can make a difference if you have this type of kit and you know how to use the gear, and you keep it, in your car, on your person, in the office, whatever it is, even in your house. So I like what they've done. I'm really impressed with this as a start for a kit. And then, I mean, literally, if you went to your local pharmacy and spent $20, $25 and put together a little extra medical kit, you've got from the boo-boo kit up to the more serious stuff, and you can keep that all together in your med kit. Now let me talk to you about the knife here. So again, from Fox Knives, this is the FX213, and what we need you to do is to leave a comment down in the comment section, and we'll give it 48 hours. And after the first 48 hours, we're going to pick a winner who I will pick at random from the comments, and then BattlBox will send you one of these knives, the FX213 from Fox Knives. Very cool little knife, emergency response knife, and you might be the winner. So leave a comment down below. Tell us something that you really like. Tell us about your favorite item from this kit. What really jumps out to you? What do you like? And also, if you have a medical kit or other items that you would add to this, let's hear about that as well. So that's it for BattlBox mission number 36. I look forward to seeing what they include in mission number 37. As always, thanks for watching the videos here on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.